Did you know, as of spring 2026, there are only 9 choices for commanders to have flat-out hexproof without conditions about when or what spells they prevent? At an average cost of 5 mana among those creatures with hexproof, Geist of St. Traft is among the cheapest at just 3 mana. He's ran in our pod, so let's take a look at our Geist deck in this episode of Pod Dives. Geist of St. Traft costs 1 blue, 1 white, and 1 colorless mana for a 2/2 body. His creature types are Spirit, known for flying, token creation, and graveyard interactions. He also has the Cleric subtype, which are typically creatures with life gain, benefits to the caster, and are a part of the party mechanic introduced in Zendikar Rising. Most importantly, Geist of St. Traft has hexproof. At just 3 mana, it makes him ideal for commander decks with Voltron mentality. His primary mechanic makes him extremely flexible for other archetypes as well. When Geist of St. Traft attacks, he creates a 4/4 angel token with flying, tapped and attacking, which exiles at the end of combat. It is important to note, the angel does not have to be attacking the same target as Geist, which means the angel can hit other players, planeswalkers, or battles. Additionally, because it is placed on the board tapped and attacking, you do not have to pay attacking taxes for enchantments like Propaganda or Ghostly Prison. This mechanic allows Geist to apply pressure on the ground, in the air, and spread out among multiple players, all inside of a hexproof shell. As stated earlier, Geist's cheap cost and hexproof makes him ideal for Aura and Equipment Voltron decks. You will see him utilized as a commander in Spirit Tribal decks as well, and tap out control decks due to his Azorius colors and bullying presence. In our pod, we're running him as an Aura Voltron build with a control shell. Because of Geist's 3 mana cost with hexproof, he's our primary target for our auras in this Voltron deck. So we're only running 7 other creatures. A few of our creatures are great alternatives for aura targets if Geist gets targeted or countered, like Danitha or Core Spirit Dancer. Pearl Ear, Sram, Snapcaster Mage, and others provide card draw and other recursion when played. Instants and sorceries are broken up into 2 sections. First, we have our Azorius control staples alongside card draw to help Geist get onto the field and prevent unwanted board wipes. Staples like Swan Song for when you're tight on mana, Render Silent to keep your enemies off your back, and Hindering Light to stop play, then draw a card. Next, we have our core removal. Winds of Wrath, Single Combat, and Promise of Loyalty to keep things to just our enchanted target and a couple other creatures, and single target removal like Swords to Plowshares and Path to Exile. Artifact-wise, things are straightforward. Primarily, you're looking for Mithril Coat to get that indestructibility and hexproof combo going on our commander. The majority of this deck is made up of enchantments. These enchantments are primarily cheap auras that provide instant benefits with access to card draw. Examples of this can be seen in Staggering Insight, Curiosity, Angelic Gift, or Combat Research. Along with that, we have heftier enchantments that can change the board state like Treachery or Monologue Tax. We want enchantments hitting the board often and to have beneficial effects to the amount of enchantments on the board. We see benefits like this in cards like Hallowed Haunting or All That Glitters. Land-wise, we run 35. Most are Azorius dual-colored staples, but we do have some important lands to help us progress. Hall of Heliod's Generosity helps us bring back enchantments we lost, Nykthos Shrine to Nyx for devotion mana, or Core Haven for threats we have to tap out for. Our pod's Geist of St. Traft deck is sitting at bracket 3 of Wizards' Commander tier system. The deck relies on 2 game changes at this time and has 2 placeholders for others. Enlightened Tutor is a fantastic way to pull out Voltron items you need at any point of the game. Cards like Treachery to grab another player's threat. Additionally, you can grab Timely Ward or Mithril Coat to get the indestructibility and hexproof combo rolling on Geist of St. Traft. Cyclonic Rift is perfect for when things get out of hand, but you don't want to take a step back on your board state. Placeholder-wise, we run Flare of Fortitude in place of Teferi's Protection and Monologue Tax in place of Smothering Tithe. If both are added, this would push in the bracket 4. Typically, at this point of the dive, we discuss combos available in the deck. Though this being a Voltron deck with a control shell, the gameplay is pretty straightforward. The strategy is to get auras on the Geist of St. Traft, protect him from board wipes and sacrifice removal, then swing for big damage, card draw, and life gain with enchantments like Daybreak Coronet or Staggering Insight. Some simple interactions you can look out for that could be considered simple combos are things like Combo 1, Bident plus Flare. Use Bident of Thassa to force the most stacked player to attack. Then pop Flare of Fortitude to lock your life and make your board indestructible. If they swung your way, you can safely block their best units with your Voltron creatures. Otherwise, just sit back and watch your opponents tear each other apart while you remain stable. Combo 2, Copy Enchantment plus Haunting. Copy Enchantment is the most flexible card in the 99. You can double up on Treachery to steal another threat, clone Darksteel Mutation to shut down a second commander, copy another player's enchantment to gain their benefits, or most importantly, copy Hallowed Haunting. Since we're constantly dropping auras, hitting that 7 enchantment threshold is pretty easy. And with 2 hauntings on the board, your Spirit Clerics will take over the game fast for a new win condition. Our Geist deck remains consistent against other bracket 3s at our 4 to 5 person table. Though it has only been out for a spin a handful of times, we have maintained an above 40% win rate. However, if it does not fire off, this deck can feel helpless when piloting it. Running lower on the land side of things, sometimes it's hard to access the 4 to 5 drop enchantments you may see. Additionally, if Geist gets countered early, it may be hard to find another creature as we only run 7. That is why I run a small sideboard of creatures for control meta tables, including Invisible Stalker, Hero of Iroas, and others. Community-wise, Aura Voltron is not the only way to play Geist of St. Traft by far. Here are a few differences we see online. Difference 1. Equipment Voltron. While more expensive to build, many players utilize Geist's 3-drop hexproof body to build their Voltron style of gameplay with artifacts instead of auras. They are looking to get color protection with the swords or other artifacts that make him as big as possible, alongside artifact-based tutors like Stoneforge Mystic. Difference 2. Azorius Tap-Out Control. Other Geist decks online may feel like Azorius control at the table, but will win through combat and board presence with Geist's Angel tokens and other fun combat tricks. They keep threats at bay with counter staples in blue and white, while pushing your enemy's life totals like a mid-range deck. That's it for our pod dive on Geist of St. Traft. He remains flexible in strategy, but to us, he's an Aura Voltron machine. He bullies the table, and his colors let you protect him from your hand. If he does get wiped, we have the resources to bring those auras back to him or another creature in our arsenal. Don't forget to subscribe to Voyager TCG and let us know who your favorite Voltron commander is.